Welcome to the Apocales show.
Hey guys, what's up? It is me, your host, Apocales. Today is going to be a show about the gang leaders on Spreaker. That's right, people. Spreaker has a gangland problem on it. I mean, these are internet radio gangsters. These are leaders of those gangs online. So, I'm about to talk about them. People might not like to hear what I'm about to say, but it is the truth and nothing but the truth, truth, truth. So, I'm going to talk about our first gang leader, and I'm going to talk about 6 of them total. The first one, his name is Newsguy of the Newsguy cadre. Now, Newsguy does a news show during the weekdays, Monday through Friday, and he has a weekend edition show that is usually a lot of trolling specifically and stuff that he usually doesn't play during the weekdays. So just a lot of interesting stuff on the weekends and actually a lot of interesting stuff during the weekdays. So some of the members are going to be Paul Demsky, Apocales, which is me, the Intern, Barko, Felix in New Jersey, Sharon Idol, Pastor Lindstedt, Todd Daugherty, RegalityReality, Johann Jacobs, Celtic Brony, Andy Bong, Listener, Sessili Florus, Deshon Porter, and Lloyd Davies. Now, this list is only going to include 16 per gang. There's obviously a lot more, as all these gang leaders have deals with other gang leaders. Some of them are allied with each other, some of them hate each other. So, this is just the way it is in the rough world of Spreaker, okay? The next gang leader I want to talk about is Debi Daly of the Debi Daly Syndicate. Okay? Now, this woman is pretty brutal. She just whips whoosh, all of her people into line. Okay? And I wouldn't say that's necessarily a bad thing because her little gang members, they know what to do and they do as told. So, you can't really blame her for how she acts towards them. I would too, because you got to be rough to get stuff done sometimes. Nothing wrong with that. Some of the members are Steve Rush, Josh P, Alpha Dog, Jewish Producer, Mr. Midnight Movie, Guy Shea, David F, Jonathan, Chris Nelson, J.R. Wild, Mr. TT, Slayer 454, JT, Ol Rooter, Jimi Reason, and One Angry Jew. So, these are Debi Daly little minions. And they are a powerful group, of course. Now, the next group I want to talk about is Mr. Pumpkinface and his Truth Porn Militia. They basically talk about liberty, guns, rights, stuff like that. So, their leader obviously is Pumpkinface of the Sublimination Station. Some of the members of this gang are Import King of Cali, DJ Danny Phantom, Uncle Ghoulie, Phoenix Kiss, also known as Maddie, Facebones, Brina Candy, Hellraiser Radio, Any Man from Ohio, Theologist, Raw Nerve Show, Love Muffin, Ace Man, Radio Bastard, Lars Johnson, Alex Radio, and Mike Cunt. So that is the pumpkin-faced little group there, and they are a force to be reckoned with for sure. Now the next gang leader is Goofy Bone. That's right, Goofy Bone has his own show late at night, and he just talks about whatever Goofy Bone talks about. Sometimes stocks, sometimes some of the drama that's going on, sometimes he just slaps around other hosts. But if you want to listen to Goofy Bone, go listen to Goofy Bone. His gang is called the Goofy Bone Brotherhood. Now, some of the members in the Goofy Bone Brotherhood are Mekazawa, Splee, Terminally Capitalist, Desert Rose, Bathtub Girl, Pimp Daddy Joel P, Sick the Tank, Wild Goose, also known as the Golden Goose, Mr. Solutions, Brown Beasley, Big Bill, Todd Morris, also known as the Nature Boy, Kings of Talk, Moxie, Cowpoke, and Flavored Cactus. Now, there's obviously a lot more members out there because Goofy Bone is on lots of different networks, but these are just some of the ones that come to mind. Now, the next gang leader is Chris Top of Nerd Pride and Dork Power. Now, Chris Top is a little bit different because he has the most female members, a part of his gang. And so, just for that, he deserves a medal. Because having all these women folks underneath you who play a lot of video games, I mean, he's united the dorks, all these chicks, hot chicks, video game nerds, all these people under his roof. What a powerful person. This man is probably going to produce the next Mussolini, the next Stalin. That's what this guy does. He should be applauded. All right. So, for Chris Top's gang, his members are Ali Top, Kristen Mora, Stoner Jesus, Alanya, Kinney Cookie, Snake Jesse 01, Gamer Girl 101, Kimberly Top, Mel, Kedra, Desi, Keena, Big Ed, Chaz, Rukia. So, that is Chris Top's followers. Now the last gangster thug leader on Spreaker is Mr. Jay Sands. Jay Sands does the Night Talk show here, and his gang is called the Night Talk Skype Mafia. They're a very powerful bunch. This gang is probably the weakest gang on Spreaker at the moment, only because Mr. Jay Sands trimmed his mustache, and that was a lot of this gang's power was through his visible mustache. So it's kind of the weakest now, but it still has a pretty big following, and all its members are still there. But once the stash rebuilds, it's on its way to glory, let me tell you. Some of the members in this gang are Ernie Abbot, Rick, Southern Cowboy, Jerzey Beez, Bep Bopper, Amanda B, Kiss Kiss, Slash Thun Thun, Jon Bivin, Peter Boy, Shillbilly, Donna Hattie, the LaReau Family, John Gonzalez, Exact FM Radio and all its different DJs, Wang Dangler, and Coos. So, that is Jay Sands' game. Now, there is something else to this podcast, and that is the nomads, the people that just go to different shows, don't follow any cliques, don't do anything like that. They are often there to entertain you, oftentimes just to entertain themselves and war with the host. So I call these the nomads who ride solo and are dangerous. So our first nomad is Stabby McHugs. He'll go to any chat where he isn't banned, and you shouldn't ban this guy. This guy doesn't really troll you with like all the doxing stuff. He just trolls you intellectually, and it's up to the host to combat them. And sometimes they can't, sometimes they can. I always suggest you try because he keeps you on your toes. Another is Once Pure. Now that's an alien, and it's one of the few aliens that I know of on Spreaker, and so you got to be nice to Once Pure. Anonymous. We also got the TFOK. Now TFOK, if you don't know, is a bunch of gang members who decided, hey, let's all just move to Oklahoma City and let's just have a gang neighborhood. That's right. It's the original gang of Spreaker is TFOK. They all sit around, get drunk, scream at each other, scream into the mic. But they're usually intoxicated, so sometimes it's pretty funny. Another person is the Crazy Old Man. Now, you'll always see Crazy Old Man playing live on Spreaker because he has not been to bed in 28 months. He constantly plays his shows, and he declared war on sleep a while back, so he's just been up and about. Then we also have Kevin A. Kierstead. He's another guy. He has a show called Truth on Tap. He does it whenever he wants, and he just talks about random stuff. and he doesn't get involved in any of this stuff. Then we also have Danny Boy, the British guy. So this is the gangs of Spreaker. I hope I've informed you guys of these dangerous Spreaker hosts whose crime is doing a show on Spreaker. So be careful in the Spreaker cafeteria or the Spreaker hallway. Be sure you do know your gang colors, your gang signs, and just keep your head up high and your dick low. Hope you enjoyed the podcast.